Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, world. This is the man from Buzzwalk, the badass, better known as JahBunny. And I'm here, as I said, this happened to be Good or Bad Friday weekend. And a lot of things have been said, coming like Rasta just want to express themselves now, but the call is for unity, but there is nothing to unite around or about. The call is, me hear Rasta man talk about the UN and the UN and the UN and the UN. And I wonder if them brother have any sense. Really, me don't know where Rastafari have become. I don't know, because here it is, we're supposed to stand in our blackness, but at the same time, we are seek friend in a UN. We not seek no friend in a AOURO, you are in African thing, but we are seek friend. Just check your levels, you know. To the point now where UN send people down at Jamaica to come meet with I and I. So, I wonder, what kind of struggle we are fight? Because, me didn't know the struggle. The struggle used to struggle where black people just deal with them things. And if them have a right, them get them right. But now it's like, man a fight for put delegation together. If you go talk to UN, talk to UN. So no man now make no demands for no right again. Is a man a big little right and a big little freedom. Me no know, so because I live on the gun, because I don't have them to keep telling say me no share on a sentiment, me no share for no vibe, me no share nothing where on a depend right now, I can't feel enough. So the platform, as me say, a badass platform, don't away slave, so it's not partial. So because it's not partial now, I'm going to run a different segment now, so I'm going to hear now how Rasta really I see themselves now. So, without any further ado, come in.
Laying about a hierarchy, and the hierarchy not do anything according to the family, both, in Jamaica, the Caribbean, and Africa, and globally. So, I know overs, and I know overs. Something have to happen. Even though you get an assignment, you get a project, an interim committee get a project accomplished within a year, and the project accomplished within the year. And then after, what happened after? What happened after? What are the findings? What are the resolutions from the findings? So you just do the research, do the findings, and then switch off. And that's something wrong, and that's a committee run. And that's a committee is supposed to function, and that's committee is supposed to continue. Whether 1, 2, 3, or 7 of the items. So if a 7 of the items remain, and the items still have the energy, let's just continue. Because there's other issue that needs to resolve. And I know that some of these issues that the item get dropped in the report from the interim committee. Scotts Park is one of the issue. And the intellectual property rights and the abuse of Rastafari intellectual property and other things, you know, ganja and all these things in Jamaica. Imagine Jamaica, you know, where we suffer so much, you know, for ganja. You see what I say? And we don't stop, you know, keep on saying the wider community, the wider families don't, you know, support the hierarchy. You understand what I'm saying? Because if the hierarchy is not working within the interest of the wider family, so who is there amongst the item in Jamaica can get up and stand up for the rights for the wider community? Because why I do, you know, and why I Ras book I do, you know, when I do it for myself and I seek the personal glory and glory out of this in my land. You see me I say? I understand that most of the ancient them and the bridging them, they don't have the opportunity like us. Because we, you know, we see an opportunity and we take advantage of the opportunity. The opportunity never come for them. They choose a different way. You see me I say? But we can't just sit down and we can't move forward. We can't do nothing. No one who within the complaining box is not even pulling together with those who are still there within the 7 that I mentioned to come together and do a thing. April is coming up. Is there a gathering April? So the item now talk about, you know, how we can bring this to the gathering in April. May is next month. June is coming up. July is coming up. So we can't just sit down. So the platform, WhatsApp platform, you know, is a brilliant thing so that you could hear from the wider community and the international community as to their input within this thing. So I don't know how, you know, I don't know of us. So if they them now go do something about, you see, to change the narrative, so that the hierarchy must know that they must pull up them sacks and come together and come and make the community know what go on. Come and make the community benefit from whatever money they might get from the government. So that the Naibingi, you know, community can benefit. You see me I say? So we can own our own land and build up our own structure and set up our own foundation, man. So we don't have to worry about what time around the corner. You see? Because you know this I now, everyone have them own rights as to how they want to do things. You see me I say? But within the Naibingi, we know we have one order and we have one iris. So I can't see a man around the corner doing thing, you know, to generate an income. You see what I'm saying? And complain about that. Leave him. What are we doing? As an Naibingi, brethren and sisters, sons and daughters, Matrak and Patrak. What are we doing? Call all me here complaining and complaining. No. We set up this platform. And the man them, we set up this platform and we still not hear the man them a reason have a reasoning on this platform. A Zoom reason, set up a Zoom reason, we can reason about the issues to take it forward. And yet still this platform don't represent the Naibingi order. All the people who are on this platform are not Naibingi and don't really represent Naibingi. They will talk. But, you know, so hear me now, my lord, man. So if those 7 months then that you know, and as I say, yes, they have to speak for themselves, we give thanks. Let them speak for themselves. And if them can't speak, so what that mean? We must wait and stop. You know, because at the end of the day, whatever this community that is going to do when it's set up, whatever it's going to do it for the whole, the benefit of everyone, those who get the message and those who even don't get the message. And this is why this committee is needed, so we can plan things, have a plan, you know, to address the issues that we're dealing with and to move forward. and to find ways and how we can get the message to those who now have the Babylon system, like we have the phone and the smartphone and all these things there. See me I say? So I know over in my land. Me I say, at 10 years now, me in this country want to move forward and I being harder so we can move forward one consent. And if I can't get the ancient council is not functioning, and I don't want to go off and do things on my own. And then tomorrow, who see a man will come say, oh, man, about Swana, I do a different, do my own Naibing God, and I do all this blood clot thing and all these things, in the name of Naibing. And so, my lord, you know, you see, I'm here, I'm telling people who I am, you know. I'm here making the people understand I'm a Rasta man. And I'm here and I'm telling these brethren I'm here. And I being must done properly. You see me I say? You see? And if I don't have no ancient amongst I with I to roll with, you see, how am I going to make this man understand the fullness? When I want some ancient to come here so we can work the thing and set the thing and keep the thing moving. You see me I say? So, my lord, we have to stop procrastinating, man. We have to stop complaining, man. You see, we can't worry about people who, if just in a light and just in a want to come and take the thing from another level and move the thing forward. We're gonna make 2 or 3 man or a few man talk around the corner and try to stop this thing from going. Then what we do? How long? How long, my lord? How long? The ancient them set the foundation and set the blueprint, set up 22 proposal. And if I go through all of those 22 proposals, nothing. After how many years? 20 years, 30 years, and none of them not fulfilled. Not fulfilled for it. You see me I say? So, Jamaica is the parent house where this thing is concerned. You see? And I born and grew up in Jamaica. You see? Rastafari for I is a calling. You see me I say? Rastafari for I is a calling. In my family, all of I and I Rastina, 6 brothers of I and the 6 brothers of I and I Rastinas. So I'm not going to say. You see me I say? So, Rastafari is a calling. When I get an I calling, and I see that, then I bring order, and I get my blessings from, Rocky, Bongo Rocky, and Data Baby I. And even, Martima Planner, the Honorable Martima Planner, give her a blessing and say, man, continue this works, my lord, and don't stop. You see me, I say, that time I'm depend. And that time I depend. I ain't worry about no one, whether they make faults or go wrong. I have no problem with that. You see me, I say, because I know this liberty is a challenge. You see, it's a challenge. But it's not for the swift, but it's for those who can endure it. So me I say now, my king, I don't want, this whole baga talk and complaining, man. We have to start do something about that and liberty, man. We need land. And we need our own land. You see, registering. Whatever organization that is set up to administrate for the Naibing order. Because we're not going to register the Naibing order as no company. You see, because when I grew up, and I follow this tradition, the other them say the Naibing order must not be registered with this Babylonian government system. You see me I say? And this is the reason why organization have to set up where you register with Babylon. You see, but the spiritual irits are run through the Naibing order. And that's why I set up my organization here with the brethren them here. The willing soldiers and the few faithful. You see me I say? You see me I say? And we say the Naibing order shall be a spiritual organization or spiritual, liberty to govern and I spiritually, whilst I run an organization to handle you know, the community affairs and governmental affairs. See me, I say, my lord. You see? So, hear me now, my lord. You see? Repatriation is a must, you know. You see, and in my organization, I said that I must have a balance. You always talk about a balance. That's why I like how the Irish, they always talk about the balance. And the balance is, if you have 10 bridge in your son, you must have 10 from the diaspora. Whether from Jamaica or wherever they are being represented. And that's for me the right now. No, me, I need 10 more bridging. Or 14 bridging from there so to roll up yourself. When me, I said certain things, finish yourself. To come and join this association so we can put the thing to prepare the way for the one that who want to come in on this side. You see what I say? Run away in our own community. You see what I say? And the mother we know all but talking. Talking come when man not do nothing. Talking come when people are lazy. Complaining. And people who complain like in this country, people complain and all the people who complain are lazy people. All the people who complain are people who don't hold back the movements from moving forward. Or hold back certain progressive elements. You see what I say? So all this complaining and procrastinating now make no sense. It now go nowhere. Nowhere, my king. You see me, I say all this criticism, all this suspicion of one another, suspicion of each other. It now go nowhere. See me, I say. And that's why, you know, the Virgin Rasbuki, I feel black certain sound and I make the man them know, say, you know, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Even that Virgin from Tanzania said that it's a Jamaican thing. Yes, it's a Jamaican thing. You see, we know that. But I can't just stand up aside and say it's a Jamaican thing and don't support. I'm a Jamaican. So, a problem in the parent house is problem in I being a parent house in Jamaica. It must be a concern by me. Because me I wait for my ancient them to give me the go ahead to do my thing I saw. And to keep the thing running. Do you understand me? I say, my lord. So the man must step up, man. Step up. You know, although some man talk like, say, well, boy, no man can come give them order. I want to say no man can give them order. It's not order. So I want to talk about Naibing. If Naibing is Naibing an order. Naibing is an order set by the Most High. So we are talking like, so no one can give no order. No one will take no order from the man. And all that. That's the problem in Naibing. That's the problem in the Naibing house. Because if a man hold him hard, and if a man say me, oh, I'm not taking no order from the one. And an order we are talking about. It's an order we are talking about. And an order we are ordering one. And if we are order, you are order if you do the right thing. You see me I say? So, yeah, man. I want the man them to wise up in a Rasta because, you know, it's two things, you know. If we don't wise up and come together and unite, you know, I perish, you know. I perish. And I have a perish with them. I have children. And I want my children to continue to live it that I try for uphold here. You see me I say? So, Virgin, you know, give thanks for that, you know, because I open up certain things so that I can get a fullness of what going on in Jamaica. But we have to get up and do something now, man. So if they're ready to be a part of I, when we have a reason, global reason, because that's what the Asian M, in the 22 proposal, the ancient M so must have global reason. So if the global reason platform is there, we come on board. Right now, the major problem in Jamaica amongst us is amongst the Naibingi house. Even Prophet Greg said the same thing. The problem is from the Naibingi house because they will stop. Ones and move forward and get up and stop the one from moving forward to do the positive work. And then when you look back and check what they're going to do, them not do nothing. Them so complain. And I wait for to see money I run, and if a money I run, they run off for the money. You know, like some look at hungry belly thing, like with the panel, some look at hungry belly thing. When since they become a hungry belly thing, that no, as the Virgin say, we have to be prostituting it for survival. You see me, I say, a man can't call me and tell me to complain that I'm being in a street for not, no, man, as the man says, a secret of the man. See me, I say, and until we start respecting that, respecting each other. You see? So right now, me and Bookie make a move, and we not turn back, you know. We not turn back for no guy. Like here, who the guy is, with them bad like yards, with them bust the biggest gun. We not turn back. You see me I say? Because now being order, Rastafari people is in a family. Once we finish with setting now being order, the next one we're going to Bobo Shanti, the next one we're going to 12 tribe, next one we're going to EWF, next one we're going to Orthodox, until we all come together. You see? So, my lord, give thanks for the eye. And give thanks that the eye, at least the eye come out and say, you see, but I want the other ones them on the platform to open up them ears and know so well. Let's do the work, man. The only thing left for us is do the work. Too much talking. When it's not talking, we must reason. So when are we going to start put, what we are reasoning now, create, agenda, action item, and start filling them one by one. Set up committee that can deal with different action item and bring back report. The next thing amongst I and as Rastaman, it's like contributing for our own cause. It's like a problem. Because every man I watch a next man thinks if him contributing money to the man there, he might go run away with. What kind of meditation that amongst I and I? Whatever we give it for Jah. Whatever we give it to Jah. When a man go misuse it, abuse it, the judgment will be on him. That means we'll stop give. I'm not supposed to give to build our own tabernacle. You see? It's a Caesar now. Caesar forgot the money and control the 5 acres that the Benga are supposed to have property there in Scotts Park. But if a man keep quiet, the man can't talk to Caesar. The man can't call up Caesar and ask Caesar what go on. Are you doing it in the interest of Naibengi? Are you just doing it for your own personal gain? And that's why we need a committee. They are them already make the rounds already to meet the family, So I don't come to do that. That is already done, and we get a report. So from the report we have to work from. As a committee, deal with these 2 issues. Resolve them. We can't go for the next 20 years. And this matter, I think they continue. From 2005, I jump in Jamaica, Me I hear these issues, Going to Scotts Park, nothing now go on. Tabernacle start bill, stop. Like the same way, like in Ethiopia, is it the same way in a Scotts Park? You see me I say? And to this day, 2023 from 2005, how many years that? 18 years. And we still at that. Still on the same thing. Round and round in a circle. Like we is a hamster on a treadmill. So when I hear the ancient they move from one stage to the next stage to Barbados to the United Nations, but we there. We just attack, complain, cry over this up spilled milk. Yo, I don't know, But I don't come for I don't take Rastafari liberty, and I being a Ada Bobo Shanti, 12 tribe, World Federation for joking on my king. I ain't a perfect, We are trying to work towards a perfection. So whatever faults, shortcomings, that happened before. That's what I is here to do. Acknowledge them, recognize them, and set up structures, Rasta. You see me, I say, we can't wait from the thousands and the millions of people to make decisions. Because even if you call 1,000, how much you going to choose? I still have you. I still have you. So if the few that is here, I know the works, I know what to be done. You see, let's get together, man. You know, get together, Rasta. We can't get together in far right. But I know that me I say. All me I say is separation in far right. Let's separate now. Let's scatter. Who are scatter and I? And then we talk about Babylon, Babylon this, Babylon. But we still live in a Babylon. We still I drink milk and honey from Babylon. And I complain about Babylon. Tell me now, my king. Yeah? No, we can't set a groundation where we can live on and leave Babylon. Bobo Shanti the only one do that, and even when Bobo Shanti do, you see them still go above our hill and cause confusion. Because security drop down. It's gone. You see me I say? So, my lord, last time I tell the item, Last time I tell the item. And I said nothing yet to know go reach China, So if I organize, this what we experience now is nothing compared with experience in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years from now. See me I say? So this is the last trumpet I call and I blow for to get together. And then I care who want vex when I finish talk and who want listen and I want to get vexed now. If him get vexed for a reason, but you have to simmer down and come back on track and know say, when I talk for the benefit of all of I and I. Also we are Rastafari sons and daughters. After the order, the ancient Nayabing order. You see me I say? To see what the vision of our ancients sufferation for fulfill in Africa. In Africa. You see, where it's supposed to be fulfilled. It left here and come that side. It must return back, fulfill and bring back the sons and daughters with them. With it. So, let's get together, man. To commit themselves. You see, at least 3 is from Outer National, 2 is from Pandal Island. So we need more ones and ones to come in, man. So we can have dialogue now with the interim committee, even about the interim committee, with this hierarchy, who say no hierarchy. I'm afraid of the hierarchy, my lord. Because if him have teeth, 2 eyes, mouth and tongue, and him bleed like our bleed, then we can sit down and talk. We can sit down and have a discussion. We can sit down and put our concerns on the table and hear their response. You see? Because right now, I hear from one side of the story. And one side, I hear from, I hear from the hierarchy, them I say nothing. Caesar them not say nothing. Out the people, and a few ones and ones that complain. And the few ones and ones that complain, they make I believe, say, the whole Rastafari community are complain about it. But them not have the smartphone, them not have these things to come and say it. So, where that put I must think now, my brother. Trust me. So, my lad, it's time now, man. I'm tired of the talking, man. And even this platform, it have to set up itself in a different way now, man, that we can have, the ones them who are senior on this platform, who are ancient on this platform, who are bloodline on this platform, who are coming to this liberty base and calling come on this platform or a separate platform from this where we can discuss our issues, man. You see me I say? So whenever there's being a gathering, these issues can put on the table in being a gathering when most of the man them is there. And even when you call being a gathering, see the last being a gathering, how many ones and ones was there? From the whole being a community. Man, I complain about transport, man, I complain about this, them never go to fully represent. You see? Even this one is coming up. I don't think everyone is gonna be there. So we can't wait until everyone is there, then we'll make a decision to say, okay, this is the committee. No, man. Can't wait, man. I've been waiting, man. How long we gonna wait? Are we gonna wait in vain? Are we wait for like this Christian, I wait for Jesus to come out of the sky to come and make us everyone feel I are the item I wait for Haile Selassie first come back again. I wonder if the item I wait for Haile Selassie first to come back again. When Haile Selassie first don't tell us that in children are going to accomplish, in children are going to finish or accomplish or carry on the thing. So we should be working with the children of the Most High. We now work with the children of the Most High. So that them can help us to, get to our sovereign, our sovereignty as a people. You see me I say? So, Drake, you see, I love how the eye reason and I love how the eye meditation is very, questioning of everything and wanting to get clarity on things. But we have to move away from that type of meditation now and start putting things into perspective now, my lord. You see, we need a new committee. We need a new committee, and a committee that is going to work for the interests of the people and the larger community. You see, definitely need that, my king. So we give thanks unto the Most High again. Rastafari, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Bless all the ones them on this platform. Ancient, patriarch, matriarch, bloodliners, you see me I say, everyone, at home and abroad, South Africa, big up to the ones them, because trust me, give thanks to the works that Adam I put in. You see me I say, yeah, so, yeah man, family, let's wake up, man. Let's wake up and live, man, and start work, man. Work time now, man. Build our community, man. You see me I say, we need to build now, man. Set our thing now. So when Babylon come and I gate, him can't just enter because what? We have legal status. We not squat on the hand. We not work off of promises and gifts. See me I say? We work off of what we know we pay for, our money pay for that. You see? So we need to find out from Sizzler if him can hand it over to I and how much we must repay him. Pay him off. Contribute our money and pay him and take the property. And set up the thing. And if that not gonna work, if him refuse, and if the Marley family them refuse to give us a piece, we'll find somewhere else, Rasta. We can't sit down and wait for the multitude. See me I say the multitude are sit down and wait for us who have the ability and the resources and the expert and the knowledge of the thing to do something. And then we come to them and meet them and present to them when there's not being a gathering. Haile Selassie, Jah, Rastafari, Selah, give thanks.
Yes, make a disclaimer now before I go any further. This is the runaway slave platform. The runaway slave is a Rasta baby. And as such, black liberation baby. So this platform is an impartial platform. A platform where any black man, woman, or child can express themselves freely and census. So this platform is where you get all the black news pertaining to the black liberation struggle. Now, on this platform, you will hear from Rasta man and black people from all over the globe. Earlier, you hear from America. Little while you hear from a bridge in Botswana. You're going to hear from South Africa. You're going to hear from Jamaica. You're going to hear from Panama. Because I saw the thing set. Now, one of the problems we me have with Rasta I see themselves isolated. So it's like Rasta no black. Rasta is a different thing. That's how I see the man them a come across. Me a Bobo, and me a Rasta, but me not connected to Bingi, and me not connected to 12 tribe. And if a man say him connected, I only mouth I say it. But him behavior and him action don't equalize it. Now, Rasta cannot see the problem with them create upon themselves. Now, I, JahBunny, try to lead by example. So, for example, me and the brethren say him in a Botswana and him need help and him need assistance and him need guidance. Nobody never really program him for go Botswana and then just pick up himself and go Botswana. And him feel isolated. And him don't have the strength. Because I'm a weak heart. Now listen to him talk. I'm a weak heart. Because, let me tell you something. I have been to the Jamaican embassy to seek guidance before. Here in this country and here in America. And the Jamaican Council have a philosophy that them not embrace nothing you do until you succeed. Simple. So that is the Jamaican way of doing things. Jamaica not embrace you until you succeed. So what I would tell the brethren down about Botswana is that put in the work, do we have the strength to do, and when you connect, you will more than see how people come stand with you. But if you don't there try to give direction and say you are run things, it not run that way there. This is not how I, for example, they put in my work. I tried earth as 10 to 1. When you see me as a Rasta man, at 10 Rasta man, you say, this is how I tried earth 10 to 1. So anywhere me go, it's 10 to 1. And I had tried in the days when I go up in a Harlem and me am a 45. Me da Bushwick and me am a 45. Me da Swamp City and me am a 45. Name it. Because so you think say me never have no company and no friend. Once a man knows say me am a 45, then you know them say bad man draw bad man friend. So me I talk about now rude youth from Panama, yeah, Tio, alligator, to my papa Panamanian gorilla brethren, Tio, yeah, an alligator. American brethren, Chili Willie, from Upper Mount Vernon, New Rochelle. Just to name a few. Divine, Lilumba. You know, this is how the thing set. So you can't down there and salify yourself on the ground. And I expect for bringing a force upon the man them when you is not a force yourself. So, like I said, this platform is a free up platform. We no census people. So, me just make a man express himself fully. So now, moving right along now, we're going to make our next brethren come in now.
Greetings is the name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Selassie I, King Rastafari, Shema Bet, Mother of the Holy Trinity, bless the home, Princess Ainen, Queen of Queens, Rastafari, Asians Council Platform, Rastafari Family Global. Yes, like sun on the seashore. yes. Give thanks. I always laugh and say balance, you know? Because either sit up in the heavens or always shall laugh. Give thanks, Ras Smokey again one more time, you know? Happy uprising in the name of progress, transparency, and collective security, international morality, and the security of finding Rastafari family. Give thanks. Yes, Ras Smokey. Yeah, I feel like you know, because there is so also, there are book is so like a two-true interim, you know? And I share their views, some of them, or most of them, I agree with. And next few where it need a clarity to the eye why I make certain decision and I make certain statement.
Stop there for a minute. You know, me I listen to the eyes them and me realize what the problem is. Because I listen to June and Egos, me listen to Bookie, me listen to the eye, and me listen to Ital Chalice. Not for one, I realize say, no get to youth now really talk. And that me realize now Rasta take over by some so-called intellectual. And that's what the problem is, because I just pay pretty talk and have no action. Pay coward. Yeah. System dogs. Yeah, me not system dogs. Yeah, I want to come done up Rasta and just come vamp the thing and just listen how me want to talk. The whole I want are some little baby Babylon train. Some little university guys. Yeah, when Rasta come out of the ghetto, out of the slum back a wall. Yeah, me no hear no back a wall man attack. I mean the hunger back a wall man they attack. No, me no hear nobody from back a wall attack. That's why the movement can't move. Because peer pretender. Yeah, the whole I want is like you go get on a degree. Come and listen to all on a peer degree boys, you know. I want to look, Rastafari from in the dark days. And we with no degree, we Bakawal youth, we no nobody. We bring this thing international. Yeah, check levels. A man with no degree, man that couldn't even read and write. Yeah. And we bring this thing to where it is and make uno, the whole of uno, come done it and rip it apart with a degree. Yeah. Degree. Uno degree. Uno see uno can't move the thing going away. But not take uno serious because a degree uno come profile. Say uno Rasta. Look upon where all this movement it come. Out of the dirt, out of nothing. Yeah. So make them little degree guys and now swap on a little nasty English and so on I go.
You know, my statement isn't a complaint, it's just telling what is happening. And when I make a decision, the interim plan to make a decision, you see? And I come to a decision in them time because the mandate that I get, Yes. And then some travel and gone all over the world and some there are that some still at Jamaica. And the few that Jamaica, you see, I can only speak for myself. And they are here as I get on. And yeah, I'm willing. Yes, I is here still doing what I is doing, but at the same time the Ras smoking. All what Jukaya trying to say is this. Without I have a gazette and put all these ones' name, who the name Iraq is, and put them name and put the international and national, that these ones don't represent I no more. So when I start to do our work, so we don't have no other conflicts going on. But you see, what they have learned, every day or every other weekend, or whatever, or every other day, Tran, Crow, and many other ones, claim them and JahBunny them, and whole heap of the Iraqis them. Them one them.
Listen, the man call all my name in the Iraqi trans crew. I don't know nothing about none of them things there. All me do is I tell my story, and my story borderline cause through me a Rasta. It can't tell isolated because it's Rastafari make I be who I am. Yeah, I the Rasta baby and I did take the turn in life where I take and carry it from that time till this time. Now, them done declare say, them kick me off of them platform, them do all of that, but them can't stop I and them can't cow I down. But yeah, the breaking does, I say, I is a part of the hierarchy. When me hear man I tell me say nobody no know me and nobody no recognize me and nobody no response to me. Like me response to anybody. But go and tell your truth.
I buy them, I have them, mix them, sassed them. And you see?
The guy just mix me down.
I ain't afraid of no one in a Rasta. And that is not the issue, But I don't like disrespect one, And the principle and the ordinance that I grew up on is that I reason out things. And I am willing, to reason out things one more time when they all gather. Yeah. And all that I was saying, that yes, I can reason on this platform here and put things together, and put an agenda together and mail it to high. And then I bring it to the house. Yeah, so you see, I love when the family gather, and the reason that I being the house. And that's why I love reason, I make final decision. That's all I say, Everything was the same here, I agree with. But these ones, look on what happened yesterday at Gerald Park and Carl Garden events. I said one of them who I will laugh, I see one of them Rasta, look on the video them, and them same they represent, And so without I put a stop to them and said, no, you can't represent us no more, then it's going to cause an issue. I am willing to work, for the betterment of the Rastafari community. Yes, I am willing, and I continue doing it. I never stop, I'm in Jamaica and I never stop doing it. But I run from confrontation and problem around the altar of the Almighty, you see? And that's what I talk about. Around the altar.
Me not go up on the altar.
And those who make final decisions and those who want to make communication with internationally. Yes. And
I'm not fight to talk to Babylon.
Find out anything about Rastafari or any form of delegation, movements and travel, then consult those ones. So if I'm not going to put something together, Ras Bookie, Ras Smokey, and the rest of I who chose to stand up for the justice of I people, then I must confront these ones and them face in the tabernacle and tell them, say, yes, they may represent I no more. And write that in writing and send it to the world. So these ones don't speak or talk for I anymore, but until that day come, and them still the world know, and the Naya being a family know, and all the rest of people in the world know. And this is the first time I hear so much when I talk about Rastafari affairs, and I give thanks to that. It was only the interim doing it, and now that we are other one to talk. So, as I said, I run from confrontation, and I run from, I'm afraid of no confrontation still, I jig I am coming afraid of no man. I'm going to beg people, I look friend from people neither. But and that the issue here, so the issue is here now, where these ones still represent. And anyone want to know or make any decision about the Naya being the order of the Rastafari community, them one of them calls still. So what are we going to do about that? Should I put a writing out there and say that this one don't represent I no more? And I have a new committee who defend Rastafari liberty? Yeah, you see, these are the things where I talk about now, Rasta okay. Yes, I'm willing to see the upliftment and the thing move on, Rasta. But until I set the right administration in place, and tell you the one them say, no, these ones don't represent I no more, it's still going to be a conflict. Because when I go to the house, them still come at being gay. So I say, when them come at being gay now and the family together, and this is I have a reason. I make the final decision. That's all I say now.
Yes, Jigai. I want you to know, say you can't declare, say I not represent you, because you're right. I not represent nobody as Pitfall or Scotch Part or Portland. Back a while, me represent you now. Yeah. So until you don't have somebody where I represent back a while, I will fall forward. But until that time, no one can tell me something I can't talk. And that you have to know now. Because I don't talk for no man a country, you know. I tell you this, I'm a country man. When I talk for back a while, I describe the geography. A back a while phone already. Corporate Kingston. And that I talk for, because we no left and gone away. When we are going we will being up on Elsie Street on the hill. And that's how we used to hold our being gay. Yeah. And more time we would have walked over Hopeful Village, but through it too contaminated with us, low all that. We don't mix and mingle. Yeah, Rasta we don't mix and mingle. And that's what my thing there. And them man them here talk for. We don't mix and mingle. Man where you don't know. Yeah, some don't know what the whole I want to know. Go study at university and want to hear about that come talk about who no want farm new thing for represent. Who now go represent? You ever go down a back a while go talk to nobody yet? Jigai, we're not afraid of nobody. You ever go down a back a while go take direction yet for go represent? And so you have to come talk, you know, so you link in the thing, you know. You think the boy can just get up out of Westmoreland or Negril or something come talk about my represent back a while people. And that's how it go. So get your things, you know what I mean? Get your faculty right. And the next time you say you go down a back a wall and you go sit down and you have some different kind of Rasta man, give you some strength. Anyway, I don't really want go on like me want take over phone of things still, you know, because I'm not up on the ground. But when you make certain statements, you have to know the statement I make. So, our next brethren the want is something.
Blessed, Hail Haile Selassie, the Almighty. Rasal here. Give thanks for the response, brethren. I also was on the Zoom conference and was a bit disappointed with the outcome also, you know, because everyone is entitled, especially one who bears records of previous events that is affecting the current situation within I liberty and movements. So the global reasoning platform needs to be organized properly to carry out the work in a proper manner still. I agree 100% with the brethren on that. There must be an objective, an agenda, to what we're doing. And once again, it's difficult for ones who are not in Jamaica to be making decisions and calling the shots with what should be going on in Jamaica. Yes, I know over the fullness that Jamaica play a very important role in the global happenings of Rastafari. But ones have to really look deep into what's going on here on the island of Jamaica within the political realms and the government's agenda, the aristocrats' agenda, and the wealthy people agenda, and the tourism board agenda, and the role that Rasta play in all of that. You see it? I also is on the ground where my life is at risk within the family realms where, concerns from my family about my involvement even within the Rastafari liberty and movement, is a concern to my family. And my life also was threatened several times because of my involvement with the advancement of the movement. So I have to be very careful with what I do here in Jamaica as a Rasta man. So yes, the concern is there, and one have to be very mindful that it is a very serious situation here in Jamaica where a lot of politics involved. You don't know who is who, and everybody wants a piece of Rastafari right now. See? So collective security is a must. The oneness is a must. And we must have an objective and an agenda at hand. One's really have to look into this deeply and on a bigger scale with what's going on globally and the suppression of I resistant movement from such time. But yes, the global reasoning platform needs to be organized properly to carry out an agenda that is beneficial to I globally. Haile Selassie.
Yes, me hear you say collective security. And me hear you also say everyone want peace of Rastafari. What a thing. When I go as a youth, nobody never want nothing to do with Rastafari. So I want to know what go on now. How comes Rasta the hinting? No. And that me I try to get to learn now, say Rasta in demands. Well, I, JahBunny, now function on the in demands level. I just be myself as the runaway slave. So, not now one piece of I free. And I now put myself forward for nobody plantation.
Great Nation Council, I want to address these two brethren and these two beloved one here, Ras Haldane and Mapape, Rastafari and Haile Selassie. You see, this is how I know the ones them. Sometimes a man come out with a voice and I want to come out and speak a kind of way and think say their intelligence is enough. They don't do nothing but criticize. And this is what I will never join side with. People who criticize. And that's not constructive criticism. And I don't have the time to even come out and say nothing on this platform no more, Rasta. See? I don't have no time for one to hear what I have to say and what I feel. But Rasta, then, me call you to invite you to my program on my Zoom. I call each and every one like a call center and call each and every one to come and join this. And not for one to come. And they on the platform, you say every day a chat. And them don't come. See? And now you going to come talk about this and criticize the Rastafari Globalism platform. Brethren, try to do something better, brother. Try to think better. And the greatest thing about Rastafari and Emperor Selassie and these ones, them always giving thanks. Hey, what's so hard for you to come out and say, regardless what happened that night, you know something, it's a good initiative that the youth are deal with, Rasbuki are deal with. You don't take nothing for say good out of your mouth, brethren. Don't take nothing for say good beneficial for your positive movement. See, and I know, and I'm not asking you, nor Ras Mopep, that the work that I've been doing from 2020 for Rastafari global, you have to respect it, and I'm not asking you for it. All right? Because we have opened, we have done, we have get to help make solutions. We have done so many different great things for the Rastafari people. On Thursday, the situation and what had happened was that the reasoning, and it's actually a discussion reason that I bring forward it at that time. So it wasn't something specifically like you must speak and the next one mustn't speak. No, it's an open discussion, right? It's an open discussion, just as if we're up on the street chat, a chat. But we are doing it on Zoom. See? And in the last week, pertaining to the UN going to Portland, we have got clarity and method for one to move forward to present themselves in Jamaica from Rastafari Global Reasoning. And it worked. You were even on. Yes? So who are you and why you think it's right for you to come and criticize in that form? You need to take back your words. You need to restate your statement. Yes. Because you're wrong. And you're putting out a bad look for the works you want to do. So that is evil too. So you have to be careful when I speak, brethren. You understand? Speak freely. Don't come speak because something happened wrong and you want to take it out and feel like say you want to come speak wherever you want to speak, to speak down a one or trample a one. No, Rasta. I think highly of you. And this Thursday, what had happened, you were even host because the internet here in Panama dropped. See? That we didn't have no internet in the middle when the eyes them there upon the reasoning. So that's why the host fall to you. Because I get in this Zoom link from a high level of ones there. See? So that you can't talk what you want because you never know how you get to get the meditation and the Zoom. You never know how you get to come on it. You didn't even know the power of Rastafari to that level. So when I want to criticize in this form and saying one, you are Rasta too. And what I want to Rasta, and what I have no own business and no private business. When you can't do it too. See, so don't make a man come out and nothing and do something and then if you come criticize and they're going to have rights. Now have no rights. You see, 2003, I sacrificed my life to Jamaica to do Rastafari Global Reason. And every delegate that come there, I don't sleep. I receive every delegate. And never one day I receive an email from none of the organizers of the Rastafari Global Reason in such time. And that is in my youth. And my mother was on her sickbed also. So I must just make that pass and don't take no initiative to it. No, Rasta. And none of you can come tell me, say, I can't do Rastafari global reason. Get that straight now. So if you don't want to take it publicly, or it's going to be private. So I'm going to be selecting who I want to really deal with to come on. See it? All right. Now, I have all proof. I have all things them that we've been doing with this global reasoning for benefit of Rastafari, that I can have a platform to go and come and speak on, which is not trans, nor dark, nor none of them, but it's a grassroots Rasta them dead. It's your platform. You should be wise enough to come with great plans and say, you know what, youth, call a youth a one away and talk to the youth where I try the thing. It may not sound good or it may not up there, but make a call him and show him say, yeah, make a show him some points where he need to fix up, and even if I have to send a money for him so he can pay for him Zoom and thing, we can do it because I take financial to do this, not free about you. So when you get it free, you don't even know it. You don't know the importance of it. See? So right now, you could talk in it within the NI self and thing, but don't take I work for granted, Rasta. You disrespect and you need to apologize publicly too, because you don't know what happened. You had the host. Yeah? You had the host because the internet dropped. And then now, when the next version has speak, because the meaning for the reasoning, it wasn't because we're talking about Rastafari issues and things like that. If you have a long conversation and then someone come tell me a long story about what happened from much years, and then we still no. I wasn't trying to provoke or build up a conflict within Rastafari, Nyabingi, or the Marley family issues. No, I wasn't that do that. You see, what I was doing and what I had said that it was for because Ziggy Marley was on Kabul radio and they didn't say nothing about the Scotch Pass significantly. Only a brethren call in and them trample the brethren call in and go around the thing and throw everything at the table. So that's why I call for, because I have a thinking, so we don't want to move forward to see how we can get now that Ziggy into the island, how I could get that he said something about Scotch Pass. That was Ras Bookie initiative. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here as no court. I'm not here to see who right. I'm not here to find out who wrong. Leave that with Uno, we're always a judge. A phone business that's not my business. I'm here for peace and I'm here for neutral. And me not in it. Saying you're disrespecting a good work that Rastafari. Right? Rastafari not only come to flesh, it come spiritual. Rastafari only come through name and ones want to fear it and know about. You see? So who dare you, brother? That you feel that you can take aside from what my Pepe said. But Pepe is the next one too. Him always a criticized from the platform and him have so much knowledge and him could use it more better for Anna to be benefit. And he does not do that. See? So both of you should try link together and organize something and carry come on the platform rather than criticizing your own progress. Some of us must shut our mouth. And I continue to say this with no disrespect. When the brother was speaking on the platform, I cut off the brethren because the brethren was going to another thing. And it's going to be turned out to be the worst thing that night. So I am there, and it's Rasbuki. I am not going to allow no one to disrespect each other there. No way. So I take the stand and tell the brethren, well up, man. Because I know say the next line was a line of done everything. And with Rastafari glories in so many times the ones them tried to stop this movement and this group of people, even the one at university. And nothing come over. I have 50,000 spent and still yet it never benefit for help Rastafari. And the hell of them is who come together, and I was there in the meeting them. So me no stranger. Me a whole veteran there so too from 2003. Because I was there with Bingy Ken walking, Sister Elliot, Martin Oplano, and all the delegates, them brethren. So when you come up attack and you don't know, you never come with nothing. You was around, and then after someone a hear about you. Every Zoom meeting we have, we put your logo upon it. And you never yet send $1 to I and I. We know you, brethren. You only come and change your name right now, brother. But we know you, I. You see? So when you go to speak bad of your own benefit, that is worse than brainwash. You see it? Because I, Ras Bookie and McQueen, we sweat for you, brother. We sweat for you. And you know, we do hours a night to make your logo, put your logo on our flyers to inform that we are doing this Rastafari Glories, but sometimes we don't even come. So don't come talk where you feel like in a diplomat clean, like you're speaking properly. You're not speaking properly because you don't know yourself. You don't know what I have done for you. See? So you must be in you owe I. As I said to Ras Caleb too, you owe I. Because we have your business publicly and global. We have over 4,000 people that see this on Facebook. We have 4,000 members of Rastafari Global Reason on Facebook. We have statistics. And if Denaya Bingi can recognize who we are and pay us for the works that we are doing, yeah, you want it, you can pay for it. Yeah? But this is value. Our culture value. You see it? So try all the item corners, brethren. Try all the item corners. See? And don't try to come and feel little and feel like, boy, you see, next Thursday, I'm not going to do it now, you know. Because this is what I want. This is what I want. It's like you know, the people in work, who be a son of go on. You see it? Yeah. So, as I tell the item the other day, I not hold my mouth no more, you know. I not hold my mouth no more, brethren. I'm tired of this, brethren. You see, Rasamaki, I try to tell the item, make we fun. I the right thing the brethren I deal with. Other we just say, well, hey, like we swing with the brethren and come forward. You know, so this is not no friend thing and a personal thing. You see, the next brethren now, same way, me still I say the next brethren, me can't allow this brethren to have this kind of issue on this platform. If you want to have an issue with a person, call them on their phone. But once we are sitting on the platform, we must be of respect and positive. And when I want to speak of objective, that break out of teeth out of them same mouth. Because once we sit down, we have objective. And the Rastafari objective, everyone I want to know. So don't come talk about it is missing. Everything is there. Rastafari have everything. Lawyers, doctors, secretary, everything Rastafari have. So only fools act as if we're in need of something. Because we don't know the Almighty and who we miss. We only have the words them for say him, call him name and say this and that. But let's work with one who have action. Me not have time for people who waste time, brethren. Me not have time. And I'm speaking again on the international area and communities of Rastafari, wherever them is. See, if people are really interested in the Rastafari that is in Jamaica, they could farm different things to help Jamaica elders them long time, you know. Without Jamaica, we don't even need Jamaica government for help Rastafari in the budget. But everybody want to try to take a piece of Rastafari and then go in and them make a can and then build it and them against them community because them is more Rasta and all these things. You see it? And that's how them get the benefit. You know, see it? So I see like them don't really like the Rastas from Jamaica too. Because I've been there many ones come on platform and different platform and them speak like say it's not only Jamaica and they have an issue and you say them say it's not only Jamaica and this and the other. But we are talking about a specific country issue. Look at Malawi right now. I don't hear no man come out and say nothing about Malawi. How we gonna see how we can contribute to Malawi situation, brethren? How we gonna donate something down there? How we gonna reach those Rasta down in Malawi? And they're going through tsunami and all this kind of weather that is there. And we don't hear how we can farm. This is too much people on a platform that nothing happened. Just one come out and always criticize the good. Come on now, brothers. Yes, sisters. You know, so don't take a word, I think I once say, like say, I say in a way, it is a true and fact. It's true and truth and fact. You know, see it. So until when I see the Rastafari international communities start recognize the elders them that in Jamaica that is going through the hardest time, both beaten up from the government and the bad administration and all of these things. Everybody want to come and say the administration is bad, but no one want to help the administration, so the administration good. I'm not like that. I am not like that. And luckily we have Rastafari Global Reason in I and Ras Bouquet because you only hear about it and it's 20 years now. Right? So the other day, the other one, Rascal fight me and all this him do. And until now, we don't see him come forward with no plan. You see it? So we are dealing with people who are dealing with action and have clean mind and respect His Majesty Emperor Selassie, which first, and then Press Menen and I Nation, I Pan-African Nation. See it? And repatriation and reparation, yes, it's a must. But I must organize wherever we are right now. See? And I want to add to that too. Repatriation not going to be for all the people in Jamaica or all the people in the Caribbean. There was going to be some ones there. There's going to be a village, Caribbean village, African village going to be in those areas also. Because when people go to Ghana, them don't want to stay in Ghana now because we'll be issued in Ghana and they want to come back. Because we misorganize. Because we are black people. See? So, don't talk, man.
Yes, I did
What's
done.
going on, JahBunny?
I did done tell you already that Africa are ready for I. And I did tell you already that there is no such thing as an independent African state. So I will leave them issues there alone. I just strike a balance just now because I make you know how my American brethren them feel about this movement. And it's only right that I make some hierarchy, new word me learn now, express themselves, you know, the scholars them, the young scholars them, you know. But me no hear them have no program or them have no do no field work in a back a wall. So roundish part me come from is unrepresentative. So now all is about to speak about my place, you know. So until such time, there's a lot of more brethren with a lot more to say, but time is against us now because you know badass I forgot do him thing when it comes to certain time. So respect until that time again. We have a lot of brethren line up still, but you know, the program not gonna wait is right here. So stay tuned for part 2.